3 reasons why probate is probably the very best niche in the real estate market. Guys, number 1, first of all, it's consistent. Not to sound cliche, but people die all the time. Doesn't matter what the market's doing, doesn't matter what the rates are, doesn't matter what type of house it is. People die all the time, right? Consider this, the foreclosure market, 2007 to 2010, everybody was a foreclosure specialist, right? A foreclosure expert, an REO specialist. But guess what? Where are they now? It's 2019. Not a lot of people who are foreclosure specialists anymore because that market has gone away. But are people still dying and homes still being sold in probate? Yes, of course they are. Were they during the foreclosure market? Yes, absolutely they were. Consider this, first-time home buyer. If that's your niche. Guess what? Rates jump 1%, just 1%, and you take a whole chunk of first-time buyers who can afford those homes out of the marketplace altogether. And it'll take, because I used to specialize in first-time buyers until I learned this, it'll take a good year for the market to acclimate, and all of a sudden first-time buyers start coming back into the marketplace, right? Vintage homes and specialty use properties like horse property and stuff like that, that's all good and well, but the reality is sometimes those markets even dry up and go away, yet the people who own those properties still die every single day. The second reason why probate is the best niche that's out there is it creates authority for you. It creates authority. It puts you at a different level of a specialty. Because, you know, when you say, oh, well, I'm a first-time buyer specialist, most people are like, okay, great. And if you are trying to help somebody buy a house, you walk in and you say, hey, I'm a first-time buyer specialist. They say, well, but we've owned 3 or 4 homes already, so you're probably not the right person for us. Just as an example. On the other hand, and I've had this over 20 years of doing this, I've had this happen many times, where if people come to us and they say, hey, you know what, I know you specialize in probate, but could you also help us too? And the reason is because they see you at a higher level than all the other agents that are out there, right? They figure if you're dealing with probate, you're probably dealing with a lot of legal issues, right? So you got to have a little bit higher level of knowledge than the typical real estate agent. The third reason that it is the best niche that's out there is that so many agents think it's so hard. They think it is so hard, and it's not. It is the easiest thing to do. But I'll tell you why, well, and I can share with you on the next page why I think it is so, why so many agents think that it's hard to do, and it's not. Consider this. Look around your office. Who is the probate specialist in your office? And when you look at that person, if there is one in your office, how many probate sales have they done this year, right? It's probably because they're really not a probate specialist. They just got lucky and got a probate deal or two, okay? But a probate specialist can have consistent, long-term, ongoing business that is not affected by the market, and the competition is low because agents think it's hard to do. On the next page, if you just click on the link on this video or on the page here somewhere, I've got the letter campaign that I use that I send to personal representatives that you can have absolutely for free. Just go ahead and go on that page, get your letter campaign, and then download it, and you can use it to start getting into the probate niche yourself. It's a great place to be.